Yo, what's up, everybody? It's Aaron Parker, and I'm about to drop a bomb right now because there is this crazy viral app that is taking the world by storm. I mean, 200,000 people have joined in just the first 2 weeks. Oh my God. Stop everything, hold everything, cancel all of your other businesses. This free app is gonna make you millions. Okay, I'm just playing. Let me break it down for you. For those of you that don't understand, a couple basic principles about this company. And I'm not gonna say the name, but I'll just say it has to do with a Ripple. I'll just say that. It's a Ripple. Okay, for those of you who know what I'm talking about, let's have a little fun here. All right, so check this out. Do you realize why are there 200,000 people joining in a period of 2 weeks? Well, for one, it's free, so it doesn't cost people anything to join. Let's not forget that. I've actually seen in just the last few months some other big companies that were going to become the next, create millionaires, and they put in 100,000, 200,000 people, and now no one's heard of them. No one has seen any money, and nothing ever happened. I'm not saying it's going to happen with this company, the Ripple company, but let me just shed some light on a couple things. So first of all, the big leaders, that was one of the biggest things that caught my attention. I was like, wow, this person's joining and this person's joining and this, these people are already making millions of dollars. Why would they join the Ripple? It must be big. Okay, remember this. The only people who are going to make big money in the Ripple are the people who have huge, insane lists that are signing up thousands of people. That's the first thing. Second thing is, for those of you that have a business already, pay very close attention to this, because this whole thing that happened with the Ripple, have you ever heard of shiny object syndrome? Okay? I had that disease for years. I think it's a disease. It really is. And I would really love your thoughts on this topic. I really, truly would. If you have a home-based business, if you're a network marketer, an affiliate marketer, please watch this and give me your thoughts. Drop a comment. I would really appreciate it. So shiny object syndrome is a disease. I had it for years. Every time a new company would come out, oh my God, pre-launch, you're going to get in and you don't have to sign up anyone. And you could make millions of dollars overnight, or just spend a one-time $20 and you'll make 20,000. Or if you join this for $25, it'll turn into thousands. No. Yeah. And so I joined all these companies over the years, and I made little to nothing because I had the disease, the shiny object syndrome disease. And it wasn't until I got focused and I decided to go all in 100% with one company. One. And I'm actually going against the grain because most of my peers, most of the leaders that are making six figures out there, most of them are doing multiple things. Now, they're not doing a bunch of things, but most of them are doing like two, maybe three things. Somewhat different. They're not like in the same industries, but they're all biz ops and they're promoting, a few different business opportunities. And listen, I want to be very clear about something. If you are a leader and you have a list and you're making money, you're already established as a leader, and you have the ability through your credibility and your good name and your brand to take your network without cross-recruiting and doing all that craziness, being ethical, and go to another company. There are people that can do that and that can manage it and be successful in a couple businesses. But what those people didn't do, who are successful at that, they didn't start to join a second or maybe even a third until their first business was solid, until they were successful. Okay, here's what happens. Okay, this is so important for the new person. If you're new, or not even new, you're just struggling, or you're not successful yet in our industry, in this profession of work from home, make money online, network marketing, MLM, affiliate marketing. If you are not there yet and you keep jumping around and you have this disease like I had, you will never make it. That is what people don't tell you. Okay, I'm being real with you guys. This is no holds bar. You will never make it. I know, because not only did I never make it, but I've seen literally hundreds of people fall into this trap of chasing after the next best thing. This will be it. This will be it. No, this will be it. This is better. Grass is greener. The grass is greener on the other side until you get there, and then you realize that it's the same color as the grass that you were just over here on. So here's my message, and I'm going to actually finish this and talk about some specifics about the whole Ripple thing here in a second that you probably don't know. Here's the bottom line. Okay, the only time you see these big leaders, like in this instance or even in other instances, and maybe they're promoting 2 or 3 different things, the only reason why they're able to do that successfully is because they're already established. They already had success doing one thing. That's what they don't tell you usually. That's what you don't see or you don't realize. But when you're doing 2 or 3 things and you're not successful yet, you'll never be successful. And I'm just sharing this with you from my heart because of my personal experience, not just me, but hundreds of people that I've interacted with over the last year that I have quote unquote made it into the 6-figure, income. I've seen so many people who are struggling, who haven't made it yet, who are trying to make money in different opportunities, and they're only in that company, in their company, for a month, maybe even a couple weeks, believe it or not, before they're off to the next thing. Maybe they make it 2 months, and then they're off to the next thing. You'll never make it if you do that. Here's my strong message to you before I talk about the Ripple. Whatever company you're in, stay there for at least a year, minimum. If you don't have the mentality of you're going to stick it out and you're going to go all in and you're going to bust your butt and you're going to completely put the blinders on, you're not going to make it. And you're going to go somewhere else and you're not going to make it there because you'll find something else and you'll keep moving on. So wherever you are, whatever business you're in, get connected with your sponsor. Talk to them on a daily basis. Find some leaders. Find some people in other teams in your company and get laser focused. It wasn't until I got laser focused with one company after the disease of shiny objects and joining everything under the sun. It wasn't until I got laser focused. I literally canceled all of my other companies I was in. And I completely stopped promoting, stopped talking about, did nothing with anything else but one company. And guess what happened when I did that? Boom! I was so committed, I was so focused, and I was so on fire that my prospects could feel it. They could tell I was on a mission and nothing was going to distract me. Do you realize that I've been with the same company now for 10 months? I haven't done anything else, and I broke the 6-figure mark in under a year. And I've never come even close to that before this. And you realize in the last 10 months, how many opportunities are like, poof, poof, poof. Every day I get hit up. Aaron, you got to check this out. Aaron, da, 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 da. Every day there's something new. And if I fall into that trap, and I'll be honest with you, over the last 10 months, I've been hit with some pretty compelling opportunities, some pretty compelling offers even of, Aaron, we'll fly you out and we'll take care of you and we'll pay for you to join. We'll build your team. I mean, what? So even though there's been tons of opportunity for me, I've stayed focused. And you know, some people say, well, Aaron, you're probably losing out on a lot of money. Aaron, you could join 1 or 2 other companies and probably make double or triple what you're making. Really? Maybe. But what if I did that and not only do I not make money over there, I lose my income over here? Do you see the difference? And so it's a double-edged sword. You know, it's not worth it. When you see leaders, okay, so now let's talk about the Ripple. And again, this is just, the only reason I'm talking about this is because it's become very much so in the spotlight. And a lot of it has to do with the buzz and because of these big name marketers. Oh my God, could you believe that so-and-so is building the Ripple? Oh my God. And so what you have to realize is those people, they're already established. They're already solid. Most of them are already millionaires. And whatever business they're already in, it's not going to be affected because it's self-sustaining. It's running on its own. They have that residual income. And of course, in their marketing for the Ripple, they're being very careful and very clear in their message, which is smart. That telling basically their team or their people they're already with, in several cases that I've seen, look, this doesn't change what you're already doing. This is just an addition to. And that's fine and dandy. So here's what happens though. Do you realize that you get so distracted with this free opportunity that's not going to pay you a dime potentially for months? I mean, of course, we don't know exactly when they're going to pay or when they're going to start paying, but nobody's paying anything at least for a month. And so you're looking at probably a month, 2 months before you even make anything in this company. And realize that the company you're in now, whatever it is, I guarantee you, if you were to put, it cracks me up when you see someone promoting a new pre-launch, sign up for free. And they're so excited. Oh my God, this day is the most. People freak out. I'm like, if you got that excited about your current business, your current opportunity, you'd probably start signing people up. Hello? It's your energy, it's your excitement. So realize that your current business, that's your now money. Whatever business you're in now is going to pay you now. Meaning if you produce and you sign people up, guess what? They'll probably pay you next week, maybe tomorrow, maybe in the next 2 to 4, whenever your comp plan, however they pay you. There's not this mystery of how you're going to get paid or when you'll get paid on this free company. You're going to get paid now. So focus on your business and stop getting distracted. I hope this is shedding some light on a couple things. All right, a couple other things about this Ripple thing. Do you realize that the whole NDA was just, I don't know, say anything bad, but basically they had this whole NDA thing and they're making a big deal like this is a non-disclosure and it's so top. Okay, guys, the videos on YouTube were like public. I mean, it's a YouTube video. How could it be a non-disclosure if it's on YouTube from the company? Okay, it's just a marketing tactic. It's just a marketing ploy. Okay, let's talk about this comp plan. What most people don't realize is that even though it's free to join right now, that in order to get paid in their comp plan, you have to spend, it's either $900 to $1,000. Now, yes, I know there's another option that's less, maybe $300 or $400. If you're not all in for the $900 to $1,000, it might even be more. It might be $1,200 or $1,300. If you're not going all in, then you're not going to get paid off of all the people in your Ripple. Not only that, you're going to potentially lose tons of money in their comp plan. You have to go all in. They're basically going to muscle you in there. And if you don't, then they're going to call you names just like other companies do, and they're not going to work with you. And they're basically going to, if you're not all in, then you're not a player. Let's just put it that way. So realize that. Most people don't know that. And if you don't join and you don't upgrade to their all-in 1,000, 12, 1,300, whatever it is, then you're not going to get paid anything, for one. And two, do you realize that here's the one part that makes it, I don't want to say scammy, because I hate to say that. I'm not trying to talk bad about any company, because the reality is this whole Ripple thing might become the next Facebook. Who knows? It might be the best thing. And then those of you that are doing it will come laugh at me and say, Aaron, I told you so, blah, blah, blah. Because maybe it will make you millions of dollars. Who knows? But here's what makes it somewhat sketchy for me, is that your customers are free. Your customer is not purchasing a product. They're just downloading a free app. So your customer is not paying you anything. So then how do you make money? You're making money by signing up other distributors. Now, what does that sound like? That would be the definition of one of those things that goes like this, right? I don't want to say it. Now, of course, I know, but Aaron, my free customers who are downloading the free app, when they go buy more apps and they go, buy stuff, I'll get a piece of that. Well, what if they never buy stuff? Well, when they're using the app, there's going to be advertising revenue that'll be made, and I'm going to get a piece of that. Well, how do you know how much? You probably never will know how much ad revenue is actually going to be paid out. And what if your free app users don't ever buy anything? Then how are you making money? You're only making money from people joining the business, not from people using the product. And that, my friends, is kind of sketchy. So with that being said, I hope this helps. I would love your feedback on this topic. And I hate to pick on the Ripple thing, but it's just, it's just the latest. I mean, literally every week it's something new, and in some cases it's been hard to stay focused, but it's been good. Okay. Staying focused is the only way to achieve success in a home-based business, is to stay focused. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching this. If you think this could be some value here for anyone that maybe in your company, please feel free to like it, share it, drop a comment, give me your thoughts and feedback. I would really appreciate it. And of course, remember, the company you're with now is your now money. So take that energy and that excitement and put it towards the company you're with and get paid today, instead of possibly mysteriously in the future for the latest and greatest new free pre-launch that nobody's supposed to know about, but everyone does, and you don't even know if you're ever going to make money. But if you do, it's not from your customers, it's from anyway, you get my point. So stay focused, guys. I appreciate you. Thanks so much for watching. Have an awesome day, and I'll see you in the next video. This is Aaron Parker. Peace out.